And very good morning to you. This is the Talk of the Town. Our guest this morning is Ms. Bhoomi Harendran, who is the Executive Director at the National Transgender Network. Good morning to you, Bhoomi.
Very good morning, Farah.
Now then, you were on Newsline Live TV1 last night, plug. But tell me, Bhoomi, what do you think? The Supreme Court says that there's nothing wrong in amending the Penal Code, Section 365, 365A. As a transgender person, how do you feel?
As I said last night also, there's nothing wrong, obviously, because it's a basic human rights, right? To live, have a life, right to live. So I think, as I said last night also, I have two reactions. I'm surprised because
You're surprised at the decision of the court?
yes, halfly surprised because it's really hard to expect that kind of a controversial. I mean, open-minded and very progress judgment, right? From a controversial law structure. So in that way, I'm surprised. But in the other way, I'm not surprised because this is something that's supposed to happen a long time ago. So we took like bit long time. When India talk about equal marriage rights, we are still talking about decriminalization. So yeah, that's my reaction.
So we're a little bit, few years behind India.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
But what work do you do at the National Transgender Network then?
So the National Transgender Network, shortly NTN, we established that organization basically and mainly focus on trans community, and this organization, this network, created to empower the trans community to have a life with dignity. As an example, provide them, make sure that they have proper job opportunities to be independent and make the laws and policies change according to protect their rights also. And in the other hand, make them to groom themselves like personality developing programs and all. So yeah, that was the main expectation of the organization.
And in your years, I think you mentioned around 13 years.
Yes.
In those years, especially at the beginning of those 13 years, when you decided to sort of come out, if you like, how bad was the discrimination? Start with your family, what did they say?
So, first of all, my coming out story was very shocking because I came to the media for the first time. Even I didn't tell my parents.
Okay.
So, it was a really shock. Long story. It has a huge background story, but I'm not going to tell that now because it takes a lot of time. So, I came up and I opened up myself to the media first about myself. And then my parents asked me to leave because the pressure that they got from the outside. They had to say that because I don't think that they really meant it. Because I'm the only one child that they have.
Oh, so you're a single child?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think it was sort of a hard decision for me and for them as well.
How old are you? Sorry, Bhoomi.
When I'm leaving home, I was like almost 21.
Okay.
So I was too young to make huge decisions. But in my life, what I believe, my journey is kind of a chosen journey. So the things what happened to me and what I have gone through, the titles and positions that I'm holding up, or like I got, the opportunities that I'm getting, all were and all are unplanned things. I never expected to become an activist. I never thought about working for human rights in this field.
Is your relationship with your mum, because your dad's passed away now?
Yeah.
Did you make your peace with him before he died?
Yes, we were like best buddies. We used to watch movies together.
Right.
Even after, I left home, I managed to rebuild that relationship again.
So do you think that your parents, thought to themselves, well, for 20 years, we had a daughter. or we had a son, and now we have a daughter.
Yeah.
So in a way, they had the best of both worlds, like Millionaire's Choice, a daughter and a son and a daughter.
I
Did
think
you ever look at it that way?
never. Actually, I never looked back then, evaluated all these emotions and stuff. But I think like my mom is more proud than ever she have been, because, it took so much hard work, efforts to prove them that, I'm having a very colorful life and I have achieved something, and I can take care of myself and take care of her as well. And whether I was out, I never refused to fulfill my responsibilities towards them.